If your foundation is settling into your laugh lines by noon, it's not your skin's fault, it's your formula. Most makeup is engineered for younger skin that produces a massive amount of natural oil. When we bring those same products into our 60s, they don't flatter us. They make us look dry and fatigued. Today, we are breaking down the 8 best foundations that genuinely complement mature skin, and the 4 cult favorite classics you need to stop using immediately because they are quietly aging you. Let's start with the hard truth about what might be sitting in your makeup drawer right now. The biggest mistake we make is holding on to a product or a finish because it worked beautifully for us in our 40s. But as our skin changes, losing its natural oils and thinning out, our products have to change too. What used to give you a flawless matte finish now just behaves like cracked porcelain. The first formula to watch out for is a massive drugstore favorite, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. On paper, a 24-hour liquid foundation sounds incredibly practical. You think, wonderful, I can put it on in the morning and completely forget about it. But here's the mechanical issue with high-coverage 24-hour wear formulas on mature skin. They rely heavily on specialized polymers and volatile silicones that evaporate rapidly to lock the pigment into place. When that moisture evaporates on skin over 60, the remaining pigment pulls together. By midday, it separates across dynamic areas like your brow line and around your mouth. It looks fresh for 30 minutes in your bathroom mirror, but the moment you step into daylight and start living your life, it emphasizes every bit of natural texture. Next up is another beloved classic, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. This is a formula packed with talc and silica. These ingredients are magnificent if you are 19 and struggling with an overactive T-zone because they are designed to act like microscopic sponges, aggressively absorbing excess oils throughout the day. But when you are over 60, your skin isn't overproducing oil, it's starving for it. When you apply a talc-heavy formula to an already dry canvas, the ingredients have no excess sebum to absorb. Instead, they begin to deplete the precious residual moisture from your skin barrier. Within 2 to 3 hours, the skin looks parched, dull, and completely devoid of life. Our third product brings us to the luxury category, and this one might hurt. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I know this bottle looks beautiful and the marketing promises an airbrushed, youthful blur. But what they don't tell you is that this formula is incredibly pigment dense. When a foundation carries that much heavy physical pigment, it requires a perfectly plump, line-free canvas to sit flat. On mature skin, those micropigments immediately seek out the lowest points on your face, your fine lines, your pores, and your crinkles. It cakes up, creating a heavy texture that looks like you are trying to hide something. True elegance isn't about masking your skin. It's about shifting how light reflects off it. Now, for our fourth and final product to avoid, I am stepping into dangerous territory. I am talking about the iconic Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. I know at least half of you watching right now are getting ready to defend this bottle with your life. You've used it for 20 years, it stays put, and you love it. But hear me out. If you are over 60 and applying this foundation traditionally, meaning a full pump poured out, dotted all over the face, and buffed in with a dense brush, it is doing your skin a massive disservice. Double Wear contains high levels of denatured alcohol near the top of its ingredient list. That alcohol is what allows it to dry down quickly and stay bulletproof through sweat and humidity. But on mature skin, that daily dose of alcohol acts like a slow dehydration mechanism. It tightens the skin unnaturally and accentuates texture you didn't even know you had. If you are using this every single day and noticing your skin feels tight or looks crepey by 4 in the afternoon, that is the alcohol speaking. If you love this bottle, tell me in the comments how you apply it. Because unless you are altering the formula with an oil or a heavy moisturizer, it is quietly working against you. This is where most people get it wrong. They assume that to fix the dryness or the cracking, they just need to find the thickest, most expensive cream on the market. But before we look at the specific formulas that get this right, including a remarkably affordable drugstore serum that handles hydration better than some $70 luxury options, I am genuinely curious about your experience. Look at your vanity right now. What is the one foundation you find yourself reaching for the most? Drop the name of it in the comments, and let's see if your current favorite is a culprit we just discussed, or if it's about to show up on our winners list next. When we look for a foundation over 60, we want words like skin-caring, luminous, serum, and light reflecting. We want makeup that behaves like an extension of our skincare system. I've broken these 8 winners down into clear categories based on exactly what you want to achieve when you look in the mirror. Let's start with the hydration heroes, which are light, everyday formulas designed entirely for comfort. First up is a product that has completely changed the drugstore landscape, the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Now, let's be completely realistic here. This is not going to erase deep lines, nor will it perform a magic trick on your skin architecture. What it will do is use its 1% pure hyaluronic acid to draw surface moisture into the skin, preventing that parched, paper-like texture that develops as the day goes on. It provides a sheer to medium tint that cancels out redness and minor sun damage. You will still see your real skin underneath, and that's exactly why it looks so elegant. It doesn't look like a mask, it looks like your skin on its absolute best day. Our second winner is a massive disruptor in the beauty industry, the ELF Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Don't let the youthful branding fool you. This product is a goldmine for women over 60. It utilizes squalane and finely milled propolis extract to create a smooth, glossy barrier over the skin. The magic here lies in its optical properties. It contains absolutely zero chunky glitter or sparkle. Instead, it uses ultra-fine, light-reflecting prisms that mimic the natural luminosity of young skin. You can wear it completely alone for a soft focus day, or drop a tiny bit of it under a traditional foundation to give yourself a natural radiance that shines through your makeup. Next, we move into the Miracle Blurrers. These are medium coverage formulas designed to blur out age spots, hyperpigmentation, and broken capillaries without looking heavy. Number 3 on our list is the undisputed holy grail of celebrity makeup artists, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Now, I want to address the price tag up front. It sits right around $70, which is a significant investment for a single makeup item. If you are on a tight, practical budget, you don't need to buy this to look beautiful. The L'Oreal serum we just talked about will serve you wonderfully for daily wear. But if you have a special event coming up or an occasion where you'll be photographed, this is where the science justifies the cost. Armani uses a patented microsilk technology where the pigments are shaped to lay completely flat across texture rather than bunching up inside lines. You'll still deal with some minor settling occasionally if your skin is exceptionally dry that day. That's just the reality of wearing makeup. But this formula minimizes that risk better than almost anything else on the market. Number 4 is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is a brilliant hybrid formula that is 70% skincare ingredients, meaning it actively works to improve your skin's clarity over time while instantly blurring texture. What makes it unique for mature skin is its ability to adapt to shifting light conditions. Whether you are under harsh fluorescent lighting at the grocery store or the soft glow of an evening candle, the pigments bounce light away from your wrinkles, acting like a real-life digital filter. It feels as light as water on the skin, but it covers redness and sun damage with absolute ease. Our third category focuses on long-wear comfort, formulas that offer safety and durability for long days without drying you out. Number 5 on our list is a classic sleeper hit, the CoverGirl plus Olay Simply Ageless 3-in-1. This is a beautiful collaboration because it swirls Olay's iconic vitamin complex and hyaluronic acid directly into the makeup base. As you wear it throughout the day, the skincare core continuously feeds moisture to your face, preventing the foundation from locking up or drying out. It is exceptionally beautiful on women who struggle with dry flakes or extreme dehydration, providing a protective, sheen and comforting layer that remains flexible whenever you smile or speak. Number 6 is for those who absolutely insist on full coverage. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. Many full coverage makeup products are formulas to avoid, but this one is an exception because it is categorized as a full coverage moisturizer. It uses a dense, nutrient-rich base filled with fermented ingredients, peptides, and hydrolyzed collagen. It is specifically designed to cover severe redness, rosacea, and deep sun damage without drying down into a chalky finish. A tiny pea-sized amount is all you need to cover your entire face and neck perfectly. Our final category features the serum-infused powerhouses. Number 7 is the No7 Lift and Luminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. This drugstore gem is formulated with the exact anti-aging technology found in No7's clinical skincare line. It features a matrix of vitamins C and E to brighten a dull skin tone, alongside Matrixyl 3000, which is a powerful peptide complex that helps skin look visibly firmer. When you apply this, it wraps the skin in a flexible, smoothing web that keeps the pigment suspended above your lines rather than letting it sink into them. Finally, number 8 is for the woman who fundamentally dislikes the feeling of makeup on her face, the Chanel Les Beiges Water Fresh Tint. This is a patented gel formula composed of 75% water embedded with microdroplets of encapsulated pigment. When you blend it, the water phases explode on contact, providing an immediate cooling, hydrating sensation. The pigment droplets then melt into your skin to create a completely undetectable, radiant veil. It will not cover deep hyperpigmentation, but it unifies your complexion so beautifully that people will compliment your skin, not your makeup. But here's the catch. You could buy the most beautiful, sophisticated formula in the world, and it will still fail if your application method is outdated. This is the structural system that brings it all together. Rule number 1, stop applying foundation to your entire face like you're painting a wall. The perimeter of our face, our jawline, our outer cheeks, and our temples rarely needs heavy pigment. Furthermore, the areas around our eyes and mouth are highly dynamic. They move constantly when we laugh, speak, and express ourselves. If you load those moving zones with product, it will crease. There is no formulation on earth that can prevent that. Instead, place your foundation strictly in the center of your face, right where the majority of our natural redness, rosacea, or broken capillaries tend to cluster. Then, take a damp sponge or a soft brush and simply fade the residual product outward toward your hairline. You're using a fraction of the makeup, which means there's less physical material available to bunch up in your fine lines. Secondly, we have to talk about powder. We've been told for decades to set everything with loose, translucent powder. But powder is a moisture-resembling agent. It looks for hydration and mattifies it. For skin over 60, that means it instantly kills the healthy, youthful glow we just worked so hard to create. If you struggle with a bit of shine on your nose or chin, use a tiny eyeshadow brush to press a minimal amount of pressed powder only on those specific spots. Leave your forehead and cheeks entirely alone so they can catch the natural light. Finally, ditch the drying setting sprays. Look at the back of your setting spray bottles. If the first or second ingredient listed is alcohol dinat or isopropyl alcohol, stop using it. Those sprays are designed to dry out oils to keep makeup in place for teenagers. On your skin, it will simply shrink wrap your foundation into your wrinkles within an hour. Stick to a hydrating face mist instead. Taking care of mature skin isn't about chasing youth. It's about treating the canvas we have with a bit of respect and proper technique. If you find that your makeup is still looking a bit dry despite using a great formula, the issue is almost always your morning skincare base. I've put together a guide on the exact 3 morning skin prep steps that keep your skin plump and properly hydrated so your makeup actually stays smooth all day long. If you want to keep refining your routine, click on the video appearing on your screen right now and let's walk through those steps together. Thank you for spending some of your day with me, and I'll see you there.